guys, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do another Foolery Friday. Just a couple of stories. I won't keep y'all. But first, I do want to say what's wrong with your cousins. With your cousins. See, they ain't my cousins. They your cousins. So we know that they have opened up some cities. And some video has come out. You Atlanta cousins, child. What's wrong with you? And Chicago. Okay, and I'm sure several others I ain't seen. I'm going to leave a link down below. TMZ capturing all this footage of your cousins outside, child. They acted like they have never been outside in their whole life. Honey, they outside having block parties, street parties, festivals, child cookouts. When I tell you it was so many people, okay, people wearing masks was far and few between. Now, I don't know if it was Atlanta or Chicago. There was a woman on top of a car twerking. Guess what happened, friends? Guess what happened after that? Guess what happened at this block party, street party, whatever they were doing, a gathering of your cousins? Guess what happened? A fight broke out. Now, I can't remember if it was Atlanta or Chicago. I want to say it was y'all's Atlanta cousins. Honey, a full-blown fight done broke out. A daggone near riot. The cops done showed up and somebody was in the background talking about who called the cops. Who you think? One of your cousins. Child. A mess. Then in Chicago, somebody had a house party. A house party. When I tell you they were packed in there like sardines, y'all. Just packed. Who was wearing masks? Few and far between, child. Let me tell y'all something. If you think that I'm going to go to a house party where you can't even move and you are shoulder to shoulder and you are packed like sardines, I didn't do that when I was a teenager. Okay? Now, there was house parties, but honey, we had to go outside. No way. You think I'm going to do it when there's a pandemic? Absolutely not. Y'all know that house, or wherever they were at, house, apartment, townhouse, I don't know. Y'all know it smelled like feet, breath, and regret, child. Absolutely not. Just a house of breath. Absolutely not. And sprinkle in a little bit of sweat. I don't think so. Now, y'all listen, okay? They said reopen, okay? Not at the full. Okay, you still have to use precautions. There's still a pandemic. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Don't be going to house parties where there's, 100 people and the square footage is 75. Don't be twerking on no cars. And then we have the genius of Waka Flocka, child. Waka Flocka says, y'all mad? Y'all mad because we can go outside? DF? Okay? That's what he said. He said, shut the F up. Okay, Waka Flocka. need for Waka Flocka to shut the F up. This is the same genius that said that black people can't get COVID because of the pigment in our skin. That's what Waka Flocka said. Now, Waka, until you can spell pigment, I'm going to need for you to go out there in that outside, in that traffic that you want to get out to so bad and play it. That's what I will need for you to do. I'm telling you something, he's a smart one, ain't he? I'm telling you, them missing folks, y'all missing out. Y'all missing out on a real genius. Let me repeat what Waka said. Waka to the Flocka. Waka Flocka said black people can't get COVID because of the pigment in our skin. Now see, that's what he said when this first, pandemic had come out and COVID first started, breaking loose. That's what his mouth said. Now his mouth ain't saying nothing. Now he's saying we mad. Y'all mad? Are y'all mad because y'all ain't in that apartment squeezed in like sardines? Y'all mad because y'all missing out on all them cookouts, block parties with a sea of folks, honey, not damn mask? Are y'all mad? Leave down below if y'all mad. Leave down below if Waka Flocka is a genius. That's what I need to know. Y'all think Waka Flocka is a genius? Because I think he's a dumbass. That's what I think. Waka Flocka, I'm going to need for you to stick to reality TV. That's what I will need for you to do. And for my cousins out there in the world, be safe, y'all. Be cautious. They opened up your city. Okay, they didn't say to go out there and cut a shine. Okay, still wear your mask and still wash your hands. Just act like you got some sense. That's your cousins. They ain't my cousins, okay? All right, let's talk about this Earl Thomas and his wife Nina. Child bye. Earl Thomas, he is a Super Bowl winner with the, Seattle Seahawks. Honey, he got a ring. He is also a 7-time Pro Bowl player. Okay, Earl Thomas can play some football now. Now, this is how the story goes. His wife Nina has suspicions that her husband, Mr. Super Bowl winner, Mr. 7-time Pro Bowl, was cheating. So what she do? She called up her homegirls. Okay, now in the article they used the term posse. Stay with me, friends. So she calls up her homegirls and said, listen here, okay, it's your choice. Now I know Earl is over at somebody's house, or it might have been their house, cheating. Who with me? Who with me? Okay. So the homegirl said, what time? Okay, so she picked up her homegirls and they head over. Now, I don't think it was at their house. It must have been at somebody else's house. So she busted up in there with the homegirls. Now, she expected her husband, Mr. Super Bowl winner, Mr. 7-time Pro Bowler, to be in bed with a woman. Well, he was. Now, he was in bed with a woman, but guess who else he was in bed with? His brother. I'm going to need for y'all to marinate on that. Y'all didn't hear me, church. Let me tell y'all something. The wife done showed up expecting him to be with a woman, which he was, but he was also in bed with his brother. See, him and his brother was having a little menage a trois with a woman. Earl. So what she do? She said, oh no, I ain't got time. And I got my homegirls. And see, the homegirls was distracting those two. Honey, she done pulled a gun. A gun on Mr. Earl Thomas, Mr. Super Bowl winner, Mr. 7-time Pro Bowler, who was having menage a trois with some harlot and his brother. She got arrested, y'all. Y'all, she done got arrested. Now, I don't know if she done went upside his head. I think she went upside his head, but not with the gun. But I think there was some, boom, boom, boom going on upside his head. She might have went upside the girl's head, honey. It was a tussle going on, child. And she got clink, clink. Okay, she got arrested. So, this happened a couple of months ago, I do believe, all right? And Mr. Earl Thomas took to the grave. And he says that he did not want this to leak, that this was a personal issue, that he really didn't want to talk about it. He wanted his privacy. I'm sure you do, Earl. Then he says, of all things, pray for us. No, Earl, I can't pray for you, honey. I'm sorry. See, I say my good prayers for people I love and I care about. Okay. I say my prayers every day for people that need them. See, Earl, you don't need a prayer. You need something else. Okay. Jesus can't help you. See, this is what I'm thinking. If I was to pray for your mess, God would laugh at me. God was like, girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, you think that I'm listening to that foolishness. Let me deal with Earl. Okay, you got bigger things to pray about, and God would be absolutely right. So, Earl, Mr. 7-time Pro Bowler, Mr. Super Bowl winner, Mr. Menage a Trois with some harlot and my brother, you would not get my prayer. God ain't laughing at me, child. No. Earl, I'm gonna need for you to sit down somewhere. Okay. Now, what did you think was going to happen when you out here, cheating, and then your brother done came along for the ride? Did you think that your wife was just going to show up and be like, stop it? You stop that right there. Now, she came in ready. Okay, stay ready. You don't have to get ready. That's what she did. See, that's what y'all should have done. See, y'all should have stayed ready. But no, what happens is that you got caught. Okay, and you had a gun in your face. Now, do I condone violence? Absolutely not. Do I condone cheating? Absolutely not. But when you put yourself in that situation, you're going to have to worry about the consequences. Having a gun in your face and child get punched or hit or slapped around, what's the consequences? A child, she got arrested, child. A whole mess. Who would, you know what? If my sister was to call me up and say, listen, I'm about to have sex with this dude. You want to come and join? See, that's when I know that I'm going to need to slap the dog piss out my sister. I'm going to need to admit my sister to the mental facility because she done lost her mind. Who would even do that? Why would you want to do that? No thanks. I think now. What y'all think about this story? Whoo, child. Leave it down below. Child, allegedly or apparently, baby, he got a warrant out for his arrest. Y'all remember when he slapped that man around on the ground? And, honey, this happened in November. And he can't show up for court. But he all over the Instagram and the Twitters. But you can't go to court. Well, child, honey, there's a warrant for his arrest, unless he done turned himself in. What's the baby doing? The baby ain't doing nothing but sabotaging his own success. He's going to keep on messing around and he's going to end up like Kodak Black, honey. You're going to end up in jail. Child, I told myself I wasn't going to call that boy the baby. What's his name? Child, whatever. The baby, turn yourself in. Turn yourself in, child. Okay, in Real Housewives of Atlanta news, all right, they did their little virtual reunion. It's going to be 3 parts starting Sunday. They all look beautiful, but I review it, so I'll talk about it on Tuesday. But listen, rumors are swirling that Cynthia done got fired. F-I-R-E-D, you're fired. She says it's not true. Well, the whole thing is if you find Cynthia, go on out there. You want to go to California anyway, go out there and be in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I mean, go on out there and be in what other one is it out there? Child. I got a feeling Will and Cynthia may come back next year, but you know, who knows? But they did their little 3-part virtual reunion. Are y'all gonna watch? Okay, let's move on. Now let's talk about these killer hornets. Did y'all see the size of those things? What are they in Washington State? So we gotta deal with the COVID. We gotta deal with some of y'all's cousins cutting the shine, and now we gotta deal with killer hornets the size of a Buick. I think not. Y'all stay over there in the West Coast. Don't y'all be coming down here in the South. We got enough issues. We don't need no killer hornets. What is going on here? Okay, what is really going on? And then they were saying that they were released on purpose. Who's out here trying to kill y'all? But you know, you can't go by some of that stuff. Some of that stuff is full of lies. But I want to know who tried to kill the people out there in the West Coast. Honey, them things, they said them things are rough. Stay away from me, killer hornets. Stay away from me. Wow, ain't they big? All right, we got breakup news. Princess and Ray J are getting a divorce. Apparently, she has filed for divorce. What a shock. I am shocked they were even together after he done threw her in that pool. What did he throw her in? A pool? A fountain? Y'all remember that? And they got back together, then got married, had a baby. Listen, Princess and Ray J are like, those are the friends that you avoid. Like, if they're in your friend group, you avoid them. You know, you're like, do we really want to, invite Ray J and Princess? Do we really want, because we know that they're going to end up arguing. Something's going to happen. Do we really want to invite them? That's those friends. So I am not shocked that they are getting a divorce. If it's even real. Is it real, y'all? Have they gotten back together? They also break up to make up. They break up 1 minute and then they're back together. So, are they really going to go through with it, or is this just a stunt? We shall see. Let's move on, child. All right, now let's talk about some music. Now listen, I am not a beehive. I enjoy some of Beyonce's songs. I enjoy Meg Thee Stallion. And I liked her song, Savage, until them TikTok folks done got a hold to it. And Instagram, and honey, they beat it like a horse, honey. Beat it like a dead horse. I got sick of that song. But I did like it for all of 1.2 seconds, okay? So then, Beyonce said, okay, it ain't dead yet. Let me revive this, okay? So she done came up on a remix of Savage. And let me tell you something. I love it. I was like, okay, that song is a bop. All right, until, TikTok gets a hold to it and Instagram, and then they're going to beat it like a dead horse, and I'm going to be tired of it in about 2 seconds. But right here at this moment, right now, on this Friday, that song is a bop. What y'all think about Beyonce putting a little remix on Savage with Meg Thee Stallion? Honey, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I can bop to that, honey. But anyway, what y'all think about the song? Have they already worn it out? Anyway, let me know. Okay? Netflix recommendations. All right, Hollywood. Okay? Very good. It is a fantastic series. It is a Ryan Murphy produced, written, created series. And listen, if you know Ryan Murphy like I know Ryan Murphy, y'all might as well be ready for anything. He is behind American Horror Story, the Versace story. I mean, honey, he don't care. And he don't care with this one. It is so good. And it is about some up-and-coming young people, white, black, Asian, and they're just trying to make it in Hollywood. by any means necessary, honey. Okay? So there's a whole lot of sex, there's a whole lot of sun, and there's a whole lot of sun. Honey, the acting in this is fantastic. It's beautifully shot. It's a fantastic series. Check it out. It's old, you know, they go back into like, I want to say the 50s. Is it the 40s and the 50s? Anyway, they go back and it takes place in old Hollywood. So anyway, go check that out. Okay, and let's talk about Michelle Obama's documentary on Netflix. I have watched it and it is great. I mean, what do you expect? This is a woman that has carried herself with class, dignity. She is intelligent. It is such a good documentary. It's so well made, and you kind of see, you know, what Michelle Obama is, you know, like outside of being the true First Lady. You know, her background, her education, her as a mother, you know, just a great documentary. I highly recommend Michelle Obama's documentary on Netflix. Also on Netflix is season 2 of Dead to Me. Very good series. I enjoy it. So check out Dead to Me. I think it came out today. And, you know, so season 1, season 2 of Dead to Me is up. All right? I have watched 90 Day Fiancé Quarantine. Okay? I'm going to do a little review on that come Sunday. Child, insufficient fund Caesar. Honey, he done met up with Maria, child, and he done got him a little woman from New Orleans. Ain't she real, y'all? She's in the United States. Child, I'll talk about it Sunday. So y'all be waiting for 90 Day Fiancé Quarantine, honey. If they don't lock me out, child, honey, they'll cut the shine with me. Okay? Now, for the ones that wanted the review of Killing Eve, child, honey, they said no. YouTube shut me down twice. Okay? Apparently, killing is a trigger word. And so I tried to spell it differently. And, honey, I'm going to leave that alone. So if you have not been watching Killing Eve, please, y'all go check it out. It is such a good series. It's season 3. I did the full season 2. I have a playlist on it. Go check it out. But, honey, YouTube said different times back then. Okay? We're going to show you better than we can tell you. And, honey, they showed me. Honey, you only going to have to hit me one time, Mike. That's all you going to have to do. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's it with Foolery Friday. I hope you stay safe. If you are out here amongst your cousins or anybody else, please use a mask. Okay? Alright? And if you don't want to use a mask, stay 18 feet away from these people. There's still a pandemic going on. Alright? I hope you have a great weekend. And until next time, friends, bye.